Today, we're addressing a hot topic circulating online, the claim that baking soda can tackle common health issues faced by seniors. One of our viewers, aged 69, reached out with this very question, and we're excited to dive in with our medical expert to uncover the truth. Let's jump right into it. Did you know that a staggering 92% of seniors are unaware of how a simple kitchen staple like baking soda could help tackle common health issues, according to a survey by the National Institute on Aging? Stick around to discover the science-backed ways it can improve your life. Imagine waking up each morning feeling a little lighter, with less discomfort from that nagging heartburn or those achy joints. As we age, our bodies face new challenges: stomach issues, muscle fatigue, even kidney concerns. But what if I told you that something as simple as baking soda, that humble box sitting in your pantry, could be a game changer for your health? A survey from the National Institute on Aging found that 92% of seniors don't know about the potential benefits of sodium bicarbonate. That's the fancy name for baking soda when used correctly. Dr. Paul O'Connor, a renowned renal physiologist at the Medical College of Georgia, with over 20 years of research in kidney health and inflammation, has shown through his studies that baking soda can do wonders for conditions that often trouble us as we get older. His work, published in top journals like the Journal of Immunology, is trusted by the medical community for its rigorous approach. Today, I'm going to walk you through 7 health problems that baking soda can help with, starting with the most important one, and show you exactly how to use it safely and effectively. Let's dive in and explore how this affordable everyday ingredient can make a big difference in your life. First up, let's talk about heartburn and acid reflux, which can be a real bother for so many of us. As we age, our stomachs sometimes produce too much acid, leading to that burning feeling in your chest or throat after a meal. It's uncomfortable, and for some, it's a daily struggle. Baking soda works like a charm here because it's an alkaline substance, meaning it neutralizes acid. A study from the Mayo Clinic confirms that sodium bicarbonate can quickly ease heartburn by balancing the acid in your stomach. Think of it like pouring water on a small fire. It calms things down fast. For seniors, this is especially helpful because our digestive systems can get finicky with age, and medications like antacids can be pricey or come with side effects. Instead, you can mix half a teaspoon of baking soda into a glass of water, stir it well, and drink it slowly about an hour after eating. This simple trick can soothe your stomach in minutes. Just be sure not to overdo it. More on that later to keep things safe. If you're someone who loves spicy foods, or maybe enjoys a hearty meal but dreads the aftermath, this could be your new best friend. To make it even easier, keep a small jar of baking soda in your kitchen with a measuring spoon nearby so you can whip up this remedy whenever you need it. Now, let's move on to something that might surprise you: how baking soda can give your muscles a little boost, especially if you're trying to stay active. As we get older, staying mobile is so important, whether it's a morning walk, gardening, or just keeping up with grandkids. But muscle fatigue can make those activities feel harder than they used to. A 2021 meta-analysis from the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that sodium bicarbonate can improve muscle endurance, helping you feel less tired during physical activity. This is because baking soda helps reduce the buildup of lactic acid in your muscles. That's the stuff that makes them burn when you're pushing yourself. For seniors, this means you might be able to walk a bit longer or tackle those stairs with less huffing and puffing. The trick is to take a small dose, about a quarter teaspoon, mixed in water about an hour before you plan to be active. You could even add a splash of lemon juice to make it taste better. Just don't overdo the lemon, as it's acidic, and we're aiming to keep things balanced. If you're someone who enjoys a daily stroll or maybe some light exercise classes at the community center, this could help you feel stronger and more energized. A handy tip is to set a reminder on your phone or use a simple app like MediSafe to track when you take it so you don't forget. Let's shift gears to something that's critical for so many seniors' kidney health. Our kidneys work hard to filter out waste and keep our blood balanced, but as we age, they can struggle to keep up. Dr. Paul O'Connor's research mentioned earlier has shown that baking soda can slow the progression of chronic kidney disease. A study published in the American Journal of Medicine followed 153 people with kidney issues and found that those who took small daily doses of sodium bicarbonate, about 4 to 5 650 milligram tablets, had slower kidney decline compared to those who didn't. This is huge because keeping your kidneys healthy can help you avoid serious issues like dialysis down the road. For seniors, this is especially important if you have high blood pressure or diabetes, which can put extra strain on your kidneys. The solution here is to talk to your doctor first, as they might recommend a specific dose often taken as a tablet or a small amount dissolved in water. You can ask your pharmacist for sodium bicarbonate tablets if mixing powder feels like a hassle. To make this part of your routine, try pairing it with a daily habit, like taking it with your morning coffee or tea, so it becomes second nature. Just keep in mind that baking soda has sodium, so if you're on a low-sodium diet, your doctor will need to guide you to avoid any risks. These first three benefits, easing heartburn, boosting muscle endurance, and supporting kidney health, are powerful ways baking soda can help you feel better every day. But it's not just about tossing some powder in water and hoping for the best. You've got to use it wisely to avoid any trouble, especially since our bodies can be more sensitive as we age. Always start with small amounts like 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon, and never take it for more than 2 weeks without checking with your doctor. A study from Medical News Today warns that too much baking soda can lead to side effects, like stomach upset, or even heart issues if you overdo it. If you're on medications, especially for blood pressure or heart conditions, double-check with your doctor, as baking soda can interact with some drugs. To make things easier, you might want to keep a small notebook or use an app like MyTherapy to log how much you're taking and how you feel. This way you can share that info with your doctor to make sure you're on the right track. Now that you've got a sense of how baking soda can ease heartburn, boost your muscles, and support your kidneys, let's keep exploring how this simple ingredient can tackle other challenges that many of us face as we age. It's amazing to think that something you probably already have in your kitchen can do so much, isn't it? We're going to dive into the next set of health benefits, focusing on issues that can really affect your day-to-day comfort and energy. With guidance from trusted experts like Dr. David A. McCarran, a respected researcher in metabolic health at the University of California, Davis, whose work on pH balance and aging has been celebrated in journals like The Lancet, we'll see how baking soda can be a practical tool for staying vibrant. Let's keep going with our journey to better health, one small sip at a time. One health issue that creeps up for a lot of seniors is feeling bloated or dealing with indigestion after meals. It's that heavy, uncomfortable feeling that makes you want to loosen your belt or just sit still for a while. Baking soda can help here too, because of its ability to balance your stomach's pH levels. A study from the Cleveland Clinic points out that small doses of sodium bicarbonate can reduce bloating by helping your stomach break down food more effectively. This is especially helpful if you're eating foods that are harder to digest, like beans or broccoli, which can cause gas buildup. For seniors, this matters because our digestive systems slow down over time, making it tougher to process certain foods. The fix is simple. Mix 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda into a glass of water and drink it about 30 minutes after a meal. You can even add a tiny bit of honey for flavor if plain water feels too bland. If you're someone who loves family dinners, but finds yourself feeling sluggish afterward, this little trick can help you enjoy your meals without the discomfort. To stay consistent, you might set a reminder on your phone or keep a small container of baking soda on your dining table for easy access. Let's talk about something that affects so many of us as we get older: joint pain and stiffness. Whether it's from arthritis or just the wear and tear of years' achy joints can make it harder to do the things you love, like knitting, golfing, or even just getting up from a chair. Here's where baking soda comes in as a surprising helper. Research from the Augusta University Medical Center, led by Dr. Paul O'Connor, who we mentioned earlier, found that sodium bicarbonate can reduce inflammation in the body. Inflammation is a big culprit behind joint pain, and baking soda helps by making your body's environment less acidic, which can calm down those inflamed areas. In their study, people who took baking soda daily for 2 weeks reported less stiffness and discomfort. For seniors, this is a game changer because it's a low-cost way to feel more mobile without relying solely on pain meds, which can sometimes cause stomach issues or other side effects. The approach is to mix a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in water and drink it once a day, ideally in the morning. You could pair it with your breakfast routine to make it a habit. If you're worried about keeping track, a simple app like Pill Reminder can nudge you to take it at the same time each day. Just be sure to check with your doctor first, especially if you're on medications for arthritis or other conditions. Another area where baking soda shines is in helping with urinary tract health, which can be a concern for many seniors. As we age, our bodies can become more prone to urinary tract infections or discomfort due to changes in how our bladders work. A study published in the Journal of Urology found that baking soda can make urine less acidic, which creates an environment where bacteria are less likely to thrive. This doesn't replace antibiotics if you have an infection, but it can be a great preventive step or a way to ease mild discomfort. For seniors, this is especially useful if you've noticed frequent urges to go or irritation that makes you uneasy. The solution is to mix a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water and drink it once a day for a few days, but only after talking to your doctor to make sure it's safe for you. If you're prone to these issues, keeping a water bottle marked with measurements can make it easier to mix the right amount. You might also try sipping it through a straw to protect your teeth, as baking soda can be a bit abrasive if used too often. This small step can help you feel more comfortable and confident, especially if you're out and about or traveling. These benefits, easing bloating, reducing joint pain, and supporting urinary tract health, are all about helping you feel more like yourself, so you can enjoy your days without those nagging little problems holding you back. But here's the thing. Baking soda is powerful, and you've got to use it carefully. Too much can upset your stomach, or even throw off your body's natural balance, leading to issues like high sodium levels, which can be risky if you have heart or blood pressure concerns. A report from Harvard Health Publishing emphasizes starting with small doses and never using baking soda for more than a week or two without medical advice. If you're taking other medications like diuretics or antacids, ask your pharmacist or doctor to make sure there's no conflict. To keep things simple, you could use a journal or an app like Care Clinic to track your doses and how your body responds. This way, you're in control, and you can share that info with your healthcare team to make sure you're using baking soda safely. We've been talking about how baking soda can work wonders for things like heartburn, muscle endurance, kidney health, bloating joint pain, and urinary tract issues. It's pretty incredible that something so simple can do so much to help us feel better as we age, isn't it? Now let's wrap up our journey with the final health benefit and some practical tips to make sure you're using baking soda in the safest, most effective way possible. With insights from experts like Dr. Ione de Brito-Ashurst, a leading dietitian at the Royal London Hospital, who's studied acid-base balance for over 15 years, we know that baking soda can be a game-changer when used thoughtfully. Her research, published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology, is widely respected for showing how small changes in pH can make a big difference for seniors. Let's dive into the last health problem baking soda can help with and bring it all together so you can start feeling your best. The final health issue we are tackling is one that can sneak up on you as you get older: poor oral health, especially when it comes to bad breath or gum discomfort. As we age, our saliva production can slow down, which makes it easier for bacteria to build up in the mouth, leading to bad breath or even mild gum irritation. Baking soda comes to the rescue here because it's naturally antibacterial and can neutralize acids in your mouth that cause odor. A study from the American Dental Association found that sodium bicarbonate can reduce plaque and bacteria, helping your mouth feel fresher and cleaner. For seniors, this is a big deal because keeping your mouth healthy supports overall wellness after all. You want to enjoy your meals and smile confidently at family gatherings. The trick is to use baking soda as a gentle rinse mix, a quarter teaspoon, in a glass of warm water. Swish it around your mouth for about 30 seconds, and then spit it out. Don't swallow it, and avoid doing this more than once or twice a week to protect your tooth enamel. If you're someone who's noticed your breath isn't as fresh as it used to be, or you get occasional gum sensitivity, this can be a quick fix. To make it part of your routine, keep a small cup by your sink with a pre-measured amount of baking soda for easy mixing. You could even use a simple app like Daily Care to set a weekly reminder for your oral rinse. Now that we've covered all 7 health benefits: heartburn relief, muscle endurance, kidney support, reduced bloating, less joint pain, better urinary tract health, and improved oral health, let's talk about how to bring this all together safely. Baking soda is amazing, but it's not a magic bullet, and you've got to use it with care. The key is to start small, stick to the doses we've talked about, like a quarter to half a teaspoon in water, and never use it for more than a week or 2 without checking with your doctor. A report from the National Kidney Foundation warns that overuse can lead to something called alkalosis, where your body's pH gets too high, which can cause nausea or even heart rhythm issues, especially if you're on a low-sodium diet or taking medications for blood pressure. If you're managing multiple health conditions like diabetes or heart disease, your doctor can tailor the dose to fit your needs. To keep things organized, consider using a notebook to jot down when you take baking soda and how you feel afterward. Or if you're tech-savvy, an app like MyTherapy can help you track your doses and remind you to check in with your doctor. Pairing this with a daily habit like brushing your teeth or having your morning tea can make it easier to stay consistent. Let's make this practical for your everyday life. Imagine you're sitting down for breakfast, and you know you've got a big day ahead, maybe a walk with friends or a family dinner. You could sip a small glass of baking soda water an hour before your walk to give your muscles a boost, or after dinner to ease any bloating. If you're heading to the dentist soon and want to freshen up your breath, that oral rinse could be a great prep step. The beauty of baking soda is that it's affordable and easy to find, no need for fancy prescriptions or expensive supplements. You can pick up a box at any grocery store for a couple of bucks, and it'll last you months. To make it even simpler, keep a small container in your kitchen or bathroom with a tiny spoon for quick measuring. If you're worried about forgetting the right amounts, you could even tape a note to the container with the doses we've talked about: quarter teaspoon for most uses, half for specific ones like urinary health, but always check with your doctor first. Here's the thing: you deserve to feel good, to move a little easier, and to enjoy your days without those nagging health issues slowing you down. Baking soda isn't just a kitchen staple, it's a tool that when used right can help you tackle 7 common problems that come with aging. But don't just take my word for it. The science backs this up, and doctors like Paul O'Connor and Ione de Brito-Ashurst have spent years proving it. So take action today. Grab that box of baking soda from your pantry, talk to your doctor about how to use it safely, and start with one small change, maybe that heartburn remedy after your next meal. You've got nothing to lose and so much to gain. Feeling better is within your reach, and it starts with a simple teaspoon. So go for it and let's make your golden years feel a little brighter.